Well, tonight, Iran has suggested it may limit visas to American tourists in retaliation to Mr. Trump's policy.
And there are also problems for travelers here at LAX due to that entry ban.
CBS 2's Tina Patel has been talking to concerned friends and relatives. She's live at LAX, where a protest against the ban is about to begin tonight. Tina.
Yeah, there is a lot of confusion at LAX like there are at airports around the country, and that's why we're seeing people start to gather for a candlelight vigil. They're just beginning right now. There's some trucks in the way, but we can see the people starting to gather. They tell us that America is supposed to be a place full of inclusion and freedom, not a place that turns immigrants and visitors away at the airport.
I didn't expect this in USA.
Hossein Vagan has been living the American dream for 20 years, and yesterday his brother left Iran to start his own dream.
He sold everything, his car and he has a shop. He sold everything, his business. He's coming here, live here with me.
But Vagan says when his brother landed at LAX, he wasn't allowed in the country because of the new executive order signed by President Trump.
This kind of sign is something. We know some other countries, they happen like this. But we never expect in America something like this happen.
The Department of Homeland Security isn't releasing numbers on how many people are being turned away from the U.S., but many families are sharing their stories on social media. Mohammed Al-Rawi says his father was stopped in Qatar, then put on a plane back to Baghdad instead of the one coming to LAX.
I knew that maybe in the future it will be a challenge for him to come visit, but I would not expect that he will be stopped halfway and sent back home.
Shane Moss is also surprised that his girlfriend, who has dual citizenship in Iran and Canada, is now stuck in customs. They were trying to come back from a week-long vacation in Thailand when she was stopped.
To think it would affect her, given that she's here legally, she's been here almost a year, and she's been in Canada since she was 5, so very, very surprising, shocked.
Attorneys like Talia Inlander are trying to help the immigrants and families stuck at LAX.
This portion of the order is in our view unquestionably unconstitutional, illegal, and we intend to fight it.
But Vagan isn't sure a legal fight will keep his brother from being sent home.
This is not acceptable as a USA.
And as you can expect, a lot of strong emotions from people here, families that are affected. We reached out to the Department of Homeland Security tonight to try to find out what's happening to the people who are being detained, how many are being sent away, but we have not heard back from them just yet. We'll send it back to you.